Hello again, this is Honey Lemon from Honeyed Lemon Words, and apparently my phone camera is a lot better than my computer camera. Who would have thunk? Yeah. This video is going to be kind of a response to Unicorn of Wars, why the live-action Mulan movie will be a dumpster fire. It's a title along that lines. Anyway, I wanted to respond to this because of the topic revolving around the adaptation of Mulan from the animated movie and from the description we got for the casting call of Mulan, and kind of the intrinsic problem that I've seen with strong female characters and how they've been portrayed in media recently. The biggest misstep in the adaptation of Mulan, based on the description of the casting call, we don't know exactly what it's going to be like. The movie isn't out yet, but we can already see quite a few problems with how this adaptation will portray your character and why that's a huge misstep. So, first of all, Mulan in the movie, the animated Mulan, this is gonna get tiresome. The animated Mulan uses her intelligence and ingenuity in order to meet or be equal with the rest of the army, who are men. Now, she's not very physically strong, not very capable as a fighter when she first starts out, which makes sense because she wouldn't have the opportunity as a woman in China to train in fighting, like swordplay, or even do any hard labor because she came from, I want to say, middle or noble class family. And with what little jobs she had, she found a kind of clever invention to get around doing that. Like, I remember she tied like a bone in front of her dog and the dog fed the chickens for her, so she didn't even have to do like any household chores because she found a way around doing them herself. So yeah, that's her. So yeah, when she joins the army, she's not very strong, she's not a very good fighter, she basically sucks, and but she still is able to overcome this external conflict with trying to fit in and, be a man by using her intelligence, which is really strong. That's a really strong trait. She uses the strengths that she has to adapt to her situation, and she earns the respect of her peers through her talents. The description for the casting call Mulan says that she is automatically good at all the fighting and the strength, and she outperforms all of her peers right from the get-go. And that's not good. That's not the best way to go about this character for a few reasons. One, it undercuts her strength with intelligence in the animated movie, which is kind of weakens her character because it automatically makes her achieve what she wants right from the start without her having to earn it. She's just automatically good at everything the army throws at her, which is too easy. It's not good. It's not good for a strong female character because it just undermines her efforts. If she's automatically good at everything, why should the audience care? Why should we applaud her for just being good at everything from the start? That doesn't make sense. The second problem is that it does not make sense in the context of the story. Mulan is a woman in like ancient China, and they would not give her any opportunities in order to hone any combat skills or any strength building skills or just basically anything that you would have to do in the army. She has zero experience in, so it doesn't make any sense that she'd automatically be good at everything right when she gets there. Again, she's of noble class, so she wouldn't have to do any kind of hard labor, so she'd probably be very tired out easily, which happens in the movie. She, carries those sticks and weights and up a hill, and she passes out like halfway, and Shang has to carry her weight, and she feels really guilty and like hangs her head low in the ground, and it's it's heartbreaking because we want to see her succeed. We want to see her pass as a man and, try and do well enough in the army so that she can fight for her country. Do you see the problem here? There's no conflict with the description casting call Mulan given. There's no she has to overcome this or she has to become this. She has to fight for this. There's no struggle. There's none of that. It's just she's great at everything already. And nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about a character who's already good at everything. Nobody. Not a soul. There has to be some sort of struggle, some external conflict. So the Mulan in this casting call is stripped of that external conflict. And this is a problem I see with a lot of strong female characters being paraded around where they're already good at everything and they don't have to gain any skills or use alternative skills to make up for the fact that they lack in another area. They don't struggle, they don't fight, they just earn it based on the fact that they're the special snowflake, they're overpowered, they're the chosen one. Everything's handed to them. And it's terribly boring for the audience to watch that. And it's very disheartening because alternatively, it makes you think, well, if I'm not good at something automatically, especially as a woman, if I'm not good at this right off the bat, then that means I'll never be good at it at all. That means I can't build myself up towards this goal. I can't become or achieve this thing if I work hard enough at it. I just have to be good at it right from the start. And that's not strong. That's not a strong female character at all. It's just not. it's just sad. It's really sad to think that this is the standard for female characters, where we have to be pandered to and we have to see these champions of physical strength and war that can just kick everyone to the curb without breaking a sweat. No. We want to see the sweat. We want to see the struggle. We want to see them fight for what they want, because that's what women do. We fight for our goals. We fight to win. We fight tooth and nail for everything and everything that we've ever had. I don't want to get into that, but we've had to fight tooth and nail for a lot, okay? Let's just put it at that. So, what worries me is that because Disney is trying to parade these characters as strong female characters, that we'll lose sight of what actually makes a strong female character.
Hi, so my footage cut out, and I just wanted to wrap things up here real quick. Why I did a comparison between the animated Mulan and the casting call Mulan, I think, points out exactly the problems that people have been discussing for so long, because the fact that it's the same character, but one is a good example of a strong female character and one isn't, I think really hits home the intrinsic problems and the kind of point that we've been trying to make for a while now, is that it's not physical strength that makes her a strong female character. It's how she overcomes challenges within the plot that are thrown at her in a enticing way, in an entertaining way even, or just even in an emotional and touching way. I remember the scene from Mulan where she uses those gong thingies and ties them together and shimmies up the pole, and that's a really touching moment because none of the other army guys could do that because they were so focused on their strength to try and overcome this hurdle. But Mulan used her intelligence and her wit, which is far more satisfying. It's far more satisfying to see because she doesn't use physical strength like everyone else. She uses her intelligence. Now, I'm not saying that a female character has to use intelligence to overcome all of their problems, but they need to have a sort of contrast with her surroundings, and she can't be good at everything from the start, obviously. I think I hit that point home many, many times. I'm just really tired of seeing it. Sorry if I get repetitive, but that's my point. The point is a direct comparison. We're going to make a direct comparison. So, Casting Call Mulan is not a strong female character because she gets everything that she wants off the bat. She does not have any struggle, according to the description. And because she is physically strong, that makes her a strong female character, which is very weak logic, in my opinion. But there you have it. And because she has these masculine traits, or she's even better than the men around her, that makes her stronger than them, which it does not. It might make her physically strong, but in terms of character, it does not. It makes her very weak, in fact. Her character is planned out in a very pandering way towards women because very misinformed writers think that to make a strong female character, they have to make her better than everyone else. And that is not the case. She does not have to be better than everyone else. She has to have strengths and weaknesses. So she does not have any dichotomy of strengths and weaknesses to play off of. She's not flawed. And I use this contrast between animated Mulan and Casting Call Mulan to really hit this home, which is why I picked this as a topic instead of talking about it generally, because a lot of people have done that. I just wanted to provide a more accurate kind of analysis. So I hope you like this video. I'm really sorry the footage cut out, but I hope I edited enough so that this speaking part is mercifully short. I don't know. I'll just put up Mulan pictures because she's great, isn't she? She's okay. Real talk though. She's not my favorite Disney princess. That would have to be Ariel. I might talk about that, but Ariel gets a lot of flack for various reasons, especially Nostalgia Chick. She made a video as to why Ariel is a bad female character, and I kind of disagree with her. So I might talk about that. If you guys want me to, I can. I don't want this channel to be the Disney princess channel, but I just picked this topic just to show the intrinsic differences between what makes a strong female character and what doesn't. So thank you to all of the people who liked and commented and subscribed to me. It really means a lot. Thank you to Andre I Read, Emma Novella, Naomi's Book World, A Wandering Mind, Madman Reads and Rocks, Roy Ev Reads, Paul Reads, and Books and Questions. Thank you guys so much. I don't think my first video was the best, but it was just kind of me trying to get my foot in the door and force myself to finally do the thing that I've wanted to do for a while. So thank you for being so supportive with that. And yeah, thank you very much. So I'm going to have a book review coming out next. I said I was going to do those, and that's true. I know my second video wasn't even about that, but I just wanted to talk about this topic. I really wanted to talk about this topic because it's been on my mind for a long time, and Unicorn of War put out that video, and that was the perfect way to approach it. So I really want to thank Unicorn of War for making that video because, hey, it was actually kind of inspirational. Well, it inspired me to make this video, and Unicorn of War is really great. So yeah, check out Unicorn of War's video. Please like and subscribe and comment what you think makes a strong female character. If you disagree with me, please comment on that. I'd love to discuss. If you think that the animated Mulan character is actually not a strong female character, if you think there are problems that presented in the movie with her, I'm all for that. If you think that the whole Disney princess thing is a lie and she should just be in her own tier because she isn't even a princess, she's like, what? She's like, she was given the position of an ambassador or something. Like, I feel like she's a bit demoted from calling her a princess. Like, let's be real here. But yeah. Oh, and also tell me who your favorite Disney princess is if you have one. Doesn't have to be part of the official Disney princess line. You could like Kida from Atlantis or Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I mean, I don't know, just any really cool Disney female character. If you think they're a strong female character, talk about them. That'd be great. Thanks. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is Honey Lemon signing off. Thank you.